Hey, welcome back. I'm David Mustard and I'm once again back in Norfolk. You might remember that I've been here 3 times already. First, you had my visit to Shangri-La, just on the coast, and then Blackwood with its beautiful interior design, and finally the Old Woodyard, which was a collection of new minimalist Scandi style lodges. But this week I am here to see Backwater, and this place is just beautifully placed on the Norfolk Broads, and it has everything that I would look for in a holiday home. It's literally on the water, and it also has this beautiful interior design and architecture. And if you want to book your own stay, just click the link below and check out when there's some availability for you to visit. This is only 20 minutes away from Norwich city centre, and you have the village of Wroxham just a mile away, so you can just stroll down there and do your shopping or visit one of the many restaurants and pubs that are placed right on the waterfront. There's also plenty of trails where you can go on hikes, and if you have a boat, there's a lot of water activities that you can do around here, and you can also rent boats or canoes all around this area, so you will never run out of things to do. Now let's take a look at the house from the outside. When you first arrive here, there's parking for up to 3 cars, and there's what looks like a garage to our left, but that is actually a boathouse, because this house is surrounded by water in all 3 directions, so it is literally on the water. From the back here, you got no idea what awaits you on the other side. From this side where you don't see the water, it looks like an architectural home with 3 pitched roofs. But if we move around the house, we're met by several decking areas and just water everywhere you look in this lagoon. And if we look towards the house, there's huge windows that open up towards the different decks from the kitchen, the living room, and the bedrooms down here. There's a gorgeous seating area out here as well, where you can sit and have a drink in the evening whilst enjoying the sunset. And if you want, you can place a couple of deck chairs out here as well if you want to lay around in the sun. I love that they built this whole area in different levels so that it feels like there's several rooms out here. And by raising the home above the water, it also gives you a bit more of a view when looking out from the inside. There's also a long jetty here where you can attach your boat or your canoe after a long day on the water. Oh, and I can't forget to mention that this place was built by Platform 5 architects. I'll leave a link below to them as well if you want to see their projects. But let's take a look at the inside now. We both have stairs and a ramp here which leads up to the front door, and when stepping through, we're immediately met by light. This place is flooded with light in the hallway from the roof window right above us and the window just by the top of the stairs, and the walls are all in white with a really bright wood floor. Most of the home is on the ground floor, but there is a staircase up to the main bedroom upstairs that we will have a look at later. The spiral staircase here in the hallway is just beautiful in black, which is a stark contrast to the rest of the room, and the steps are in a similar wood to the floor. On our left, right beside the door, there's some hooks where you can hang your coats during the colder months, and right next to the hangers we find the utility room. I'm not sure if it's worth showing that when there's so much else to see, but there is one. On the other side of the staircase we find the downstairs bathroom. And how beautiful is this? It has a large bathtub with a view of the lagoon outside. Now imagine spending your evening here after a long day exploring the surrounding area. Many homes that I visit have freestanding bathtubs, but I really like that the bathtub here is integrated, and what's more incredible is that it has the same width as the window in front of it. They have really thought about all the details when creating this home. I also really like this light fixture. It looks like something you would have on a boat, which I guess is the point since we're on the water. Now let's go back into the hallway and cross to the other side where we go into the kitchen dining area. But first, let's just have a look at the door here. It's like a huge barn door that you slide open, and it's not a pocket door where you have to have a space in the wall to fit it. I really like this idea of just moving it to the side rather than hiding it, because it is a beautiful feature with this herringbone parquet pattern. Anyway, back to the kitchen and dining area. Let's first have a look at the dining table here in front of the windows. I mean, the view here is just incredible. Imagine sitting here with a cup of coffee in the morning and just enjoy the calm waters outside. Or having a dinner in the evening with that beautiful evening sunlight. And if that's not all, you can also open up these windows and sit here and feel the warm breeze from outside. And this is not just regular floor to ceiling windows that you open up on both sides. No, they have actually crafted these around the back of the sofa. So there's a full door you can open up on one side where you can step out completely. And above the sofa, there's windows that you can push aside to open up. Very clever, and I love that it is integrated this way instead of placing the sofa in front of the windows. Now the dining table is made out of one piece of solid oak and it seats up to 10 people, so bring some friends along on your visit. I also really love these chairs. We've seen similar ones in other houses I visited and they always give a sense of luxury with its minimalist design. Their color also matches the lamps above the table as well. Okay, now let's turn around towards the kitchen here. And the kitchen is in a beautiful black color which looks incredible against the light wood floor and the marble worktop and kitchen island. The kitchen island is really big and has the gas stove integrated so that you can look out onto the view whilst cooking instead of just facing a kitchen wall in the back. They also have a freestanding fan right above us which extends so that it has double width, which might be for the lights, not sure, but I've never seen one like this before. In front of the island you have some decorative shelves with cookbooks and some other decorations. Usually you see some bar stool seating on this side, but I really like what they've done here. Looks very nice and sleek. The rest of the kitchen is equipped with everything you will ever need for your stay. It has a dishwasher, because who wants to do dishes on their holiday? It has a fridge and freezer, obviously, and both microwave and oven, and a coffee machine, which is always the most important part of any kitchen, if you ask me. On top of all of that, there is actually a washer and dryer that you can use if you're staying longer or if you have spilled something on your clothes and need a quick clean. And if you don't feel like heading out to go food shopping for that dinner you got planned in the evening, you can always get groceries delivered here. All the big supermarkets deliver to this location so that you can save some time if you don't want to go shopping during your holiday. And now onto the living room down here. But first let's turn to our right as soon as we step into the kitchen and go up into this hidden little room behind the fireplace. They put a couple of steps here so that the library is slightly higher up than the living room and creates a sense of separation between the two areas. The library is very cozy and has a little desk and a chair in front of the window if you want to do some work or if you're maybe writing that next bestseller. There's also a reading nook that you can crawl up into here in the corner and a beautiful designer chair as well. I love how they integrated the bookcases into the back of the fireplace here and that there's not a wall of books, but instead just a few selected ones in this minimalist style case. And just on the other side of the bookshelves we find the living room. So back down the stairs and we're met by windows on 3 sides of the room, so this place is always filled with light. I especially love the double height window in front out onto the deck and lagoon. This is a place to relax with a huge U-shaped sofa that is placed in front of the fireplace that you can light on those cooler evenings. And next to that there's a 50-inch TV where you can enjoy a film in the evening. How nice is that? And I love the contrast between the sun-soaked room with light flooding in from all angles and the big black piece, which is this fireplace and media setup. You can also connect your phone to the Sonos speaker system and get some relaxing music going in the evening whilst having a glass of wine and enjoying the views. There's also a cool coffee table in front of the sofa which looks like a solid piece of oak matching the dining table in the kitchen. Now let's have a look at the 4 bedrooms in this house, and I think we should start with the bedrooms here on the ground floor. So let's go through the kitchen and out into the hallway again and take a right and have a look at the first one with massive windows out onto the deck and lagoon. I love saying lagoon, it sounds very exotic. These windows can also, of course, be opened up out onto the deck. In here we have a large king-size bed and a built-in wardrobe, and this bedroom is just gorgeous, but there is one upstairs that might just be my favorite though. Right next door you have another bedroom with a double bed. These can also be separated into twin beds if that's preferred. This one also has built-in wardrobes and views in 2 directions. I love that there's a lot of wardrobes. That's usually what's missing in many holiday lets, so I like that you have a lot of space to store your bags and clothes when visiting. Now let's head upstairs along the gorgeous staircase to see the last 2 bedrooms in the loft. First we have the main bedroom, and this room is just gorgeous with a low bed at the same height as the bench underneath the massive window that's looking out onto the Norfolk Broads. This is probably the most serene room, and it gives a sense of calm with the low furniture and the slanted roof. There's also an ensuite bathroom with toilet, sink and a rainfall shower. Now there's another bedroom up here, and it's the nook. Just tucked away up here, and it has room for 2 beds, and it has a slanted roof with a window so that you can do some stargazing at night. This is such a cozy room. Anyway, now I think that is it for this tour of Backwater. I will leave a link below to their site so that you can book your own stay. And don't forget to leave a like on the video, that's always very helpful. Now, let me know what your favorite part of this home is. Is it that it is placed directly on the water? Or is it the beautiful architecture? Or the absolutely gorgeous interior design? Let me know. And please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We have a lot more house tours booked in for you to see. So let me know what you want to watch. Architectural masterpieces, tree houses, holiday rentals, something else, let me know. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more behind the scenes of these amazing homes. I'll leave links below for that, so go have a look at that as well. And thanks for hanging out today, and see you soon. Bye bye.